most people, going on holiday means leaving the daily chores of life at home. That is almost the definition of a holiday for me.
I think so,
Someone else has changed the loo
It's doing all the
roll.
hard work.
Yeah,
It's nice to be able to relax from that kind of thing, isn't it?
But
it's not the case in a caravan park, is it?
not in Cornwall, not this particular one, because they've asked customers to adopt the Dunkirk spirit and help clean up the toilet blocks because of so many staff shortages.
Well, manager Patrick Langmaid says there's been a backlash. Some customers have been cancelling their bookings, but he says without the extra help, their holidays could be ruined. Patrick Langmaid joins us now. Good morning to you. Thanks very much for joining us. So you are obviously very worried about the situation and you've asked people to consider cleaning the toilets. What's been the response then from the majority of people?
The majority of people, Charlotte, have been very, very supportive by a factor of about 10 to 1. And I'm very much motivated by the need to look after my guests' safety and health and well-being whilst they're on park. And really, I've got 900 touring bookings that are 6 pings away from me having to close toilet blocks and cancel holidays. So we're on a knife edge and it's actually quite terrifying. And it's not just Mother Ivy's, I would say. It'll be holiday parks up and down the country with the same problem.
No, I mean, sure. Some people might be saying, could you not get some extra staff? Are you cleaning toilets yourself to chip in with this? Because we would say it's quite a big ask, isn't it, to ask customers to clean a whole toilet block as part of their holiday?
Huge ask, and I'm absolutely ashamed to be making the request at these desperate times. The app is absolutely awful, as you've seen in the news, and the whole country is being over-pinged, unfortunately. Supply chains are being challenged, and it's not about recruitment. Although hospitality does have a problem with recruitment, my own team is actually fully recruited. And it is just the case that with pinging, which is completely beyond my control, I'm at risk of my team being pinged into self-isolation whilst healthy, leaving me with a choice of whether to keep toilet blocks open with the help of guests, if guests are willing, or close them and cancel holidays. It's
so
brutal,
just to check what your proposal is then, they don't get a discount on their holiday for doing this, do they? But it just avoids the place closing down. Do you supply the cleaning products, the rubber gloves, all of that? And how do you make sure that they're doing it properly?
Well, Kate, I would say that remuneration wasn't discussed in my first email. The reality was I was just testing the water. It wasn't a full contract. But anyone who was helping us would be paid the £10 an hour that I paid to my team. And in addition, I would be looking at their bookings and I would be looking to give discounts against the bookings they've made. It's not about me saving wages or laying my wages off onto my guests. I've got a full team. And providing they aren't pinged, we'll be, obviously provided they don't catch COVID, which is another issue, we'll be functioning very well and their help won't be needed.
Patrick, I've got to say there are a lot of people getting in touch saying, you know, they've been trying to book holidays in the southwest and prices are extortionate. A lot of people are saying that you're making enough money to be able to cover the staffing costs rather than asking customers to do this.
Staff don't grow on trees. There is a crisis in staffing across the whole of hospitality. Now, I'm lucky enough to be fully recruited, but if you were to say to me, get yourself 3 or 4 more staff because some of them might be pinged, I would turn around and say, actually, let's get the pinging sorted out. The app is absolutely ridiculous. It's nobbling business, and it's not just holiday parks, it's nobbling the whole of the economy at the moment.
I have to say, a lot of people would argue that the app is vital. You know, our Dr. Mir Khan still thinks it's a valuable resource, but I can see why you've got that view, and a lot of people share your view. We have been running a Twitter poll to see if we can get some purchase for you. We asked if you would clean toilets on your holiday. I'm afraid it's not looking good, Patrick. 79% have said no. Only 21% said yes. But maybe with 21% of the holidaymakers, you can get the job done. I don't know.
Well, I'm relaxed about it because actually 90% of my customers, and they're the ones that matter rather than your poll, but 90% of them are quite supportive. So, you know, and actually they're very loyal to the business. I mean, I've got customers coming for 30 or 40 years. They know I look after them in the good times, and it really is just about how we get through this together so that I don't have to cancel their holidays, which is actually where I'm coming from on this.
Like
I don't want to cancel people's holidays.
Well, sounds like you've got a lovely things sorted out there.
Let's hope you can navigate the next few weeks and people can still enjoy their breaks. Patrick Langmaid there. Thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.